Hello, and a very warm welcome to this DVD presentation. My name is Paul Carman. I'm General Manager of Orla in the UK. And I'm so glad that you've taken the time to watch this DVD, as I'm going to be showing you a brand new instrument that I really am excited about, the Orla Modena. You know, when you work in the trade, it is all too easy to become blasé about new products. But every so often an instrument comes along that really is the complete package, where everything gels together perfectly. And I genuinely feel that the Orla Modena is one such instrument. So why don't you join me in exploring this fantastic new instrument from Orla? The first thing you'll notice about the Orla Modena is the practical compact cabinet, finished in a beautiful American Walnut real wood veneer, with a smart new grey fascia panel. By the way, the Modena is also available in a stunning black gloss finish. The overall size of this instrument is very similar to that of most top-end keyboards. However, what we have here is a full specification organ with two 61-note manuals and a 13-note pedal board. And another great new feature of the Orla Modena is the all-new MP3 transfer unit. We are aware that many of you would love to produce your own CDs to distribute amongst friends and family, or simply as a keepsake for yourself. And so, as well as the standard USB drive for saving registration, style and MIDI song data, the Modena also features this second USB device. This enables you to transfer your recorded songs onto a USB stick in MP3 format. And for those of you not familiar with the terminology, an MP3 file is simply an audio file that is in the correct format to burn onto a CD via a home computer. In true Orla style, this again is very easy to use, and I will show you an example of this later on in the presentation. Another benefit of the compact styling is that it makes this instrument incredibly comfortable to play. That's a feature often overlooked, especially when you're planning to spend many happy hours at your chosen instrument. The playing position is nice, all of the controls are within easy reach, and most importantly, very logically laid out. And the music is nice and close and at eye level. With those of you that are familiar with the Orla organ range, you will notice that the panel remains the same. Why? Well, quite simply because it works. And at first glance, the number of buttons may appear daunting, but I believe this to be one of the easiest instruments to operate. And as you will hear very soon, the many hours that have been spent on making the factory presets really have paid off, and will be a huge benefit to you, the player. The Modena really is ready to play straight from the box. The soundboard used in the Orla Modena is certainly our most refined to date, and further improvements to the amplification system means the Modena produces an amazing high-definition sound. Of course, please be mindful of the fact that you may well be listening to this played through your TV speakers, which may not deliver the true quality of the sound of this instrument. But even taking that into account, I hope that this gives you a very good idea of just how impressive this instrument really is. As well as the sound refinements, the Orla Modena also features all of our latest pro styles, which have been programmed by some of the top programmers in the business. But you know, having great sounds and styles is one thing, but the ability to access them with the minimum amount of button pushing, and indeed the minimum amount of frustration, is so very important. And at Orla we try extremely hard to remove as many of the hardships of creating and balancing sounds as we can, so that you can spend maximum time enjoying your hobby by spending your valuable time playing and not pressing buttons. Throughout this DVD I will be playing in a relatively straightforward way to illustrate that you don't have to be a pro player to make this instrument sound great. And I will also be playing in different ways, such as traditional organ style with both hands and feet, and I'll also be using the fingered chord feature using the auto bass. I sincerely hope that you enjoy the sounds and styles that you are about to hear. So now let's have a listen to some of the wonderful new pro styles that are featured on the Orla Modena. Let's begin with this one, that beautiful Celtic waltz. This is one of the great theatre organ styles on board. This one's the Theatre 2/4. And how about this one for a bit of great fun? This is the new Klaus polka. Have a listen as well to how I introduce the rhythm variation by using fill-in 2. This one's another great style. This one's the 2/4 reel. Here's one of the many traditional ballroom styles. This one's a lovely foxtrot. How about this one? A great swinging big band style.